Once again, hello everyone. Today we are going to do the updated version of Last of Us quiz, and this video will give you 100%. I guarantee that. So now let's start the quiz. Now, the coming question has got 4 versions or types, so I want you to read the question very carefully because each version differs from each other in question. So please read the question very carefully, each and every detail of that question. For instance, in version 1 of this question, it is asked which novel has the game often been compared to. The answer is The Road. So if you find this set of question, then the answer is The Road, THEROAD. Similarly, for version 2 of this question, if you find the question as the game is often compared to a novel, type the author of the novel. If this question is asked, then the answer is Cormac McCarthy. Okay. So now, in version 3 of this question, it is asked in which year was this novel published. If this question appeared, then the answer is 2006. Now, in version 4 of this question, it is asked which literary award did this novel win in 2007. If it is asked, then the answer is Pulitzer Prize. So please read the question very carefully. Now, the coming question has got 4 versions or type, and just like before, you need to read the question very carefully because each version differs from each other in question. For instance, in version 1 of this question, it is asked who is the voice of Joel Miller, and if this question is asked, then the answer is Troy Baker. Now, in version 2 of this question, it is asked in what year was the person who voices the character of Joel Miller born. If it is asked, then the answer is 1976. Now, in version 3 of this question, it is asked in which city was the person who voices the character of Joel Miller born. If it is asked, then the answer is Dallas, DALLAS. Now, in version 4 of this question, it is asked in what month was the person who voices the character of Joel Miller born. If it is asked, then the answer is April. Now, the coming question has got 2 versions or type. So I want you to read the question accurately or very carefully. For instance, in version 1 of this question, it is asked what did Neil Druckmann major in. If it is asked, then the answer is criminology. Just like this, in version 2 of this question, it is asked in which city did Neil Druckmann attend high school. If this question appears, then the answer is Miami. So I want you to read the question very carefully, okay? Now, the coming question has got again 2 versions or type. So please read the question as much accurately and carefully. For instance, in version 1 of this question, it is asked who is the voice of Ellie. If this question appears, then the answer is Ashley Johnson. So please, just like this, in version 2 of this question, it is asked, who did the actress who voices Ellie play in sitcom Growing Pains? If this question appears, then the answer is Chrissy Shaver. Now the coming question has got 4 versions or types, so please read the question very carefully like that of the before that I have said. For instance, in version 1 of this question, it is asked, in which town was the music composer for the game born? And the answer is El Palomar. ELPALOMAR. Now, in version 2 of this question, it is asked, in which country was the music composer for the game born? If it is asked, then the answer is Argentina. Okay. Now, in version 3 of this question, it is asked, in which month was the music composer for the game born? And if this question is asked, then the answer is August. Now, in version 4 of this question, it is asked, who is the music composer for the game? And the answer is Gustavo Santaolalla. So, you can see it's the Gustavo Santaolalla. Now, the coming question has got 3 versions or type. And just like before, each version differ from each other in question. So, read the question very carefully. For instance, in version 1, it is asked, who is the mayor of the city where Naughty Dog is based? And if this question is asked, then the answer is Kevin McKeown. Now, in version 2 of this question, it is asked, which company acquired Naughty Dog? And the answer is Sony Computer Entertainment. Just type the same thing as I have showed here. Now, in version 3 of this question, it is asked, in which city is Naughty Dog based? And the answer is Santa Monica. Now, the coming question has got 7 versions or type, and you must have to see the first 8 letters of the word search. Just see the first 8 letters, okay, so that you can get the answer instantly. You need not have to see any other words. In version 1 of this question, if you find the 8 letters as JHSURDAES, then the answer is 7. So if you find this letter, then that is JHSURDAE, then the answer is 7. So please see the first 8 letters or 9 letters. Now, in version 2 of this question, if you find the first 8 letters as SLEFTBEHI, then the answer is 8. So if you see this sort of letter, then the answer is 8. Now, in version 3 of this question, if you find the first 8 letters as DEMUSNOC, then the answer is 9. So see the first 8 letters in the word search. Now, in version 4 of this question, if you find the first 8 letters as ANSWERS, answers FT, something like this, then the answer is 10. Now, in version 5 of this question, if you find these letters like that WNEOYXNG, then the answer is 11. So if you find these letters in the first of the word search, then the answer is 11. Now, in version 6 of this question, if you find the letters as APPRESENS, then the answer is 12. So see the first 8 letters of this question. And if you find this sort of letters, then the answer is 12. Now, in version 7 of this question, if you find the first 8 letters as MSKBCZENOG, then the answer is 13. So, I hope you get 100% score. So, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment and share.